Make sure it goes live and all as well.
Yeah.
Yep, we should be good.
See the USA drip.
Yeah, I do.
Then I got the Arizona baseball jersey over the top of it.
Uh,
And the USA flag. Sheesh.
America, dude. I'm just wearing my 49er hat, so.
All right, let's get it, my guy.
Let's get it, dude.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 21 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Mike, you got any plans?
Yeah, it's later this evening, going over to the girlfriend's family's house for barbecue, that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be hanging out with family type stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I love the 4th. Fireworks, always pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hoping to grill up some. I think I'm gonna grill up some burgers and just watch a fireworks show. I don't really have any plans,
No
like
plans.
no big parties or
Just kind
whatever.
of chilling at home.
Yeah, cause all my friends and I were heading out to San Diego starting tomorrow, so we're gonna be there for 5 days. So everybody's just kind of
Yeah,
like
it's kind of
packing and stuff.
chilling, winding down before you guys' little vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
No, well,
which
I think they're making carne asada and stuff, so I'll be having a Hispanic 4th of July.
yeah, that sounds great, man. Carne asada is great.
Yes, sir.
I mean, as far as what we're going to talk about today, like we said last week, we're in like the free agency periods for a lot of stuff, the
The
downtime, the off
lull.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably the biggest off season stuff that's happening right now is in the NBA because
I think that's
I
really the
know
only
I
off-season
I
stuff that's happening, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. For the most part, I know we talked about like we just talked about the season ended for the NBA, and well, they already had a draft and they're already
Yeah,
in
the
free
NBA
agency.
moving quick,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, it comes at
Like,
you, quick after the season, and then now after this point, once all these signings get done, then there's like that lull period for the NBA.
yeah,
So some really crazy, I mean, not like huge moves yet, but there's a lot of speculation around them. But there have been some moves. So why don't we go over some of those? I know a lot of players signed the max.
a lot of
Uh,
them, yeah.
yeah, so Zach LaVine signed the max for the Bulls. He was, I know, like we'll get to Kevin Durant a little later and all the drama around him, but Zach LaVine was the Bulls were one of the places that people thought that Durant could go to, and Zach LaVine was one of the people they thought like would go the other way. But
Trade
I
back
don't,
for Durant.
yeah. But Zach LaVine signed the max. It doesn't necessarily mean that's not going to happen, but it's just something that went down.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal for the Wizards signed the max. Uh,
I think Jaw signed his max with the Grizzlies, right?
yeah, Jaw signed his max, and Zion signed his max, which
Yeah,
Mikey
but
was talking about.
yeah, I think you were telling me with the cause when he told me about the Zion one, guys, I was like, oh boy, that guy signed an extension, like the max one. But I guess you were saying there's some like incentives that he actually has to play or
Yeah,
something.
like
So
playing time incentives
yeah,
and stuff like that
so
to meet those markers. But it's still crazy that he can even make nearly or like almost as much money as Joff, like after how different their first
yeah,
couple
it's
seasons have been. But
kind of blows my
whatever, I
mind. But
guess.
they
My
still want
boy,
he still has that potential that they want, I guess.
yeah, my boy Devin Booker got the max, so
Yes, sir.
that's
Did you mention
that's good for
Carl
the
Anthony
Suns.
Towns?
Yeah, Cat got the max. And since we're and so Cat plays for the Timberwolves. Another they made another big move, like a really big move actually. The Timberwolves are kind of going all in a way that I don't know how well it's going to make sense. So they traded for Rudy Gobert from the Jazz. So they're going to have Rudy Gobert and Carl Anthony Towns. So
I think that's a big deal, right?
two
Like,
7 foot plus people. Like that's going to be an interesting team, especially since everybody in the NBA is going like smaller, like to the point where everybody is like 6'5" to 6'8". Like some teams don't even have anybody taller than 6'8". And to think that this team's going to be walking out two legit 7 footers
just all
to
over the
start
place.
is going
Yeah.
to be really interesting. But what I think is going to make it work is that Carl Anthony Towns is probably the best 3 point shooter that is 7 foot plus outside of Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant's a cheat code. But like
Yeah.
like an actual center's body type, like Karl Anthony Towns has. He's probably the best center shooter that's ever existed. And so he'll be able to like play spacing power forward, and then Rudy Gobert will be like the shot blocker down low. Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert's
locking down
defense,
the paint.
yeah, Rudy Gobert's defense is amazing. So they're gonna trot out obviously those two, and then they got our boy Anthony Edwards too. They're gonna have a legit little team there.
Yeah,
Um,
no, they definitely are going to. They're trying to make some moves to actually get something done in the playoffs.
yeah, and what we've seen with the Jazz, where Rudy Gobert was, even though Rudy Gobert is one of the best center defenders that we've ever seen in the NBA, centers can only do so much, right? They stand around the rim, block shots, and everything. Like they're not going to stop shooting guards or small forwards from scoring because they're not out on the perimeter all that often. So having a legit like amazing center defender, you also need to have like good wing defenders around them. So we'll see if the Timberwolves can piece that together, because what they sent back in the trade going the other way was probably their
Was
two
yeah,
best wing defenders in Patrick Beverly and Jared Vanderbilt. So I don't really know. I'm assuming they're going to have to make some other signings if that's
yeah.
going
I
to
was gonna
work.
say I'm sure they'll sign for someone else to replace those.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to, but they're probably running out of money. I'd have to imagine they don't have a whole lot of money after having that many superstars on the
That or
books.
they're just confident they don't need that.
Yeah, and so I was reading like a tweet that was like after that trade, they were like, "Where do you think these people finish in the West?" And I mean, I feel like the Suns are still better, the Warriors are still better. If the Nuggets come back fully healthy, I'd say they're probably better. I think the Timberwolves are going to be around that like 5 spot probably now,
That's
which is big. I
yeah.
mean,
And if they can upgrade the wing defenders, then I'm sure they'd climb that list.
yeah, because they were in the playing game last year, and to think they're going to be up in 4 or 5 range, that's a pretty big jump. So.
Yeah, that's a pretty massive jump actually. I know we didn't mention this one. They also signed Darius Garland got the max as well for the
Hmm.
Cavs.
Yeah, for the
So
Cavs. Yeah, Darius Garland, kind of a slow burn. Like his first season with the Cavs wasn't all that much. He's from the Jaw draft class too, so Jaw, Zion, all them. That's why they're all signing their extensions right now. Um, but last season he was legit, man.
yeah,
He was a good player, so he deserves that money. I think.
I know he's one of the ones that you were looking at investing into the most early in the
Hmm.
season. So
Yeah. Another trade that happened was the Celtics traded for Malcolm Brogdon from the Pacers. Which, if you watch the Celtics in the playoffs towards the end, they kind of had an issue scoring points because Jason Tatum fell apart and they couldn't get any scoring. And Malcolm Brogdon's a really good scorer. So I think an A+ trade for the Celtics right there, in my opinion. Although Malcolm Brogdon is quite a bit of money, but whatever. You got to pay people a lot of money nowadays.
yeah, that's what it seems
Like
like.
like I was talking
Everyone
to
getting the
Mikey.
max.
I was talking to Mikey out here, all right? Lugens Dort. Everybody knows who Lugens Dort is. Also known as Lou Dort from the Thunder. No one knows who that is unless you watch the NBA a lot like I do.
Yeah,
But that guy's worth like $17 million. That's what he signed for. 5 years, 87.5. So like that's just what people are worth now, I guess.
just
So
lots of money.
yeah. Um let's see what else happened. Oh yeah, DeJounte went to this or got traded from the Spurs to the
Yeah,
Hawks.
so
And
now
DeJounte is a really good defender at the like point guard slash shooting guard. So for however bad Trey Young is at defense, like DeJounte will be there to like guard the best guard on the other team.
right.
So that's cool.
Yeah, it seems like the Spurs are just completely blowing it up now.
Oh yeah, they're throwing in the towel, which
Yeah.
is interesting given how old their coach is. Pop is like in his 80s, I think. So
Maybe they're planning on making a move there. Who knows?
yeah, I mean probably the best
Maybe he'll be
best
like, hey,
coach
I'm
of all
retiring.
time.
You know.
Yeah, he should retire at this point. He's the best coach of all time. He should get the
Yeah.
hell out of there. Um, but whatevs, I guess. Probably the biggest signing as far as like going from one team to another without being traded was Jalen Brunson. Went from the Mavericks to the Knicks for 4 years, 104 mil, so that's 26 a year. As a Suns fan, Brunson caused us some problems in that playoff series where we lost to the Mavericks. I think a good signing by the Knicks. Everyone
Yeah.
was giving the Knicks a bunch of shit for it, but I think that's mostly because of how bad the Knicks have been in the past. They're kind of like the Browns, in the NFL.
That's what you were telling me. I
Like
remember that.
like all their dumb signings that the Browns make. So like
Yeah.
everyone just assumes, oh, the Knicks made a signing, it's dumb. But I think Jalen Brunson is a legit good point guard. So I think they got a good player. They might have overpaid a little bit, but when you have nobody, like no reason for a player to go
Yeah.
there, you're gonna have to overpay. You know, like if you don't have some stud that you can be like, you can play
You got
alongside him.
you got to give him a reason to want to
Yeah,
go there.
yeah, exactly. Versus signing with some of these other teams that have a bunch of studs. But
Right.
and then probably the last move that we were gonna talk about is that Kyrie Irving
Oh yeah, Kyrie.
accepted his player option with the Nets for 36.5 mil. So he's gonna stay with the Nets for one more season, become a free agent next year, and get paid 36.5. And the reason that I wanted to finish on this was I found a really a cool article. Well, it's not cool. It's sad. It's from the New York Post. The title of it is "Tracking Nets Kevin Durant Kyrie Irving Era and How It Went All Wrong." So what they do is they have like important dates that happened, and I'm just going to go through and do a quick summary of them. It's kind of funny. So June 30th, 2019. So how many years ago is that's
That's
about 3
three.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. This two stars commit to the Nets. So Irving and Durant commit to the Nets 3 years ago. But the first season, Durant is out the whole season because he tore his Achilles before that signing, right? In that finals where the Warriors were playing the who are they playing at the time? Cavs? No, Heat, right? No. Wait, what? I don't
Wait.
know.
No, that.
Yeah, the season before that, yeah, Kevin Durant tore his Achilles. I don't remember who they were playing, but you know, it happened in the
Okay.
playoff. Um, that's when Durant got hurt and Klay Thompson got hurt at the same time, and it all went downhill.
Yeah.
Um, so he sat out the whole season. And that caused Irving to also sit out the whole season. He got like shoulder surgery, which he needed. He could have played through it, but he was like, I mean, if Durant's out, then I'm gonna be out.
Yeah. Might as well get it done at the same time, I guess.
Yeah, so that's 2020. And then March 7th of 2020, they fired their coach for some reason. Kenny Atkinson was a really good coach, but apparently Kyrie Irving didn't like him, so they fired him. Then they hired Steve Nash. 2021, January 13th, they trade for James Harden, giving up pretty much everything they have. They gave up their young studs of Karis LeVert and Jared Allen and 3 first-round picks, 4 draft pick swaps. So essentially, they gave up 7 first-round picks for James Harden.
That's rough.
In the 2021 season, they play pretty well, but they get beat by the Bucks in the semifinals. Training camp 2021, Kyrie Irving doesn't get vaccinated. And this past season, we saw what that caused. He was only able to play away games. He wasn't able to play home games. February 10th of this year, the Nets trade Harden to Philadelphia. So they had James Harden for what like amounted for pretty much a year.
That's.
and they gave up 7 first-round picks pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I think they only got like 1 back because they got Ben Simmons. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's bad. And then the Nets get knocked out of the playoffs this year by the Celtics. Uh, and then after the season's over, the Nets owner is like, "Oh, these players are going to stick around. They want to be here. They want to win for the city," which is
Yeah.
funny. Then Irving accept his thing after requesting a trade, right? Irving requested a trade earlier this offseason. And then he was like, "Ah, whatever. I'll just accept my player option."
I don't
Because
know.
after
That's
that,
that's like a dangerous signing for the Nets man to re-sign Irving. Like with what's
yeah,
already happened.
yeah. Well, they don't have a choice when it's a player option in a contract. The player is the one that has the choice whether he
Okay.
ups it for 1 more year or not. And then Durant on Thursday. This is the best part. After all this happens, Durant requests a trade out of Brooklyn. And you want to know what's great, Mikey? I saw this. So they've been together for 3 seasons, Irving and Durant. Do you know how many games they've played together?
Like 15.
No,
It's
more than that.
more than that. Okay.
It's pretty much the equivalent of a full season over 3 seasons they played together. And then obviously they had Harden in there too. And if you add those two plus Harden, they played together for 24 games. All 3 of them did. So
Over.
the Nets
That's
Nets gave
fucking
up
bad, man.
everything. Nets gave up everything and got literally nothing in return. And so now Durant wants to be traded. And as a Suns fan, I was like, I mean, Durant sounds pretty nice. Uh Maybe something like Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, who already wants out of here, and some firsts to get Durant. That would be sick. But then I saw what the Nets wanted, and the Nets were like, well, if the Suns trade with us, we want Booker. And then it was like, if the Nets traded with
Yeah.
the Heat, then they want Bam. If the Nets traded with the Bulls, then they want Zach LaVine. So they want all these stars. Man, if I were a team, I wouldn't give up a single star for Kevin Durant, even though he's probably, I'd say, the second best player in the NBA right now behind Giannis. And maybe third behind the Joker. I want to give the Joker some respect too. But
He has won Player of the Year twice now, so in a row.
yeah. But like, I don't know. Would you give up anything for Durant, like a star wise? I'd give up some draft picks,
I
but
don't
I'm not giving up a
like
star.
with all the drama that he always has, man. How often he bounces teams. I don't think it's worth giving up a young star that's going to contribute to your organization for a far much longer time.
Yeah, and he's already
Like,
proven that he has the power
yeah,
to do whatever he wants to.
that's what
So
I'm
like,
saying. Like,
you may give up Booker, who's a really promising 25-year-old player, and get like what, 1 year, 2 years of Kevin
that's
Durant,
the
and then
thing.
he's gone again.
One,
Like
2 years, and
what?
then you're stuck in like some kind of you have no picks anymore because of everything you gave up to get Durant, and you're just garbage for like the next 3 to 4 years.
And then all these freaking Lakers fans are like, "Oh, we'll take Durant and Irving." How?
Yeah.
Wait, you have Russ, which no one wants for how much money he makes. You have Davis, who's always injured, and you have LeBron. So you'd have to definitely give up Anthony Davis to get Kevin Durant. But then, like, what are you going to trade to? Someone was like, oh, we could trade Russ for Irving. I was like, okay, I know the Nets don't like
Yeah.
Irving, but why would they want Russell Westbrook?
Guy
Like,
was his
he's
numbers
a little,
last year.
yeah, he's a little crazy and he can't play basketball. At least Irving is crazy but can't play
Yeah.
basketball. And this is coming from someone who loves Russell Westbrook. Love the old Russell Westbrook. Now he's
Just
hasn't shown it in a while. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have it. I'm just gonna say hasn't shown it. But yeah, so I mean that's about it. I just like Kevin Durant is amazing, and I think he'd be good on a lot of teams. I was thinking like the Nuggets, the Heat, or the Suns could really use him.
it's just they're asking too
But
much. I
but
mean,
yeah, if you have to give up one of your stars, I don't think it's worth it.
mm-mm.
It's not. Yeah, he's just
I
too
agree.
too flaky. All right, Mikey, why don't you walk us through the football news?
The football news. Only thing that's really happened, it's been pretty dead, but something did happen with the 2019 receiver class that we mentioned before. Scary Terry McLaurin signed a 3-year extension with the Washington Commanders. That's their name now, right? The Commanders.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
The
Commanders.
Washington Commanders, and I think it was a 71 million 3-year deal.
Yep. Yeah.
So they're keeping the weapon on the field for Carson Wentz. See if they can
Yeah,
spark something there.
the stud Carson
Dude,
Wentz.
when Carson was playing, when he wasn't broken, dude, like when he was on that like MVP season, like if
Yeah, but we're
I'm
talking like three
I
years ago
know,
at this
dude, but I'm
point.
telling you, like if a team could just get one more season out of Carson Wentz of him where he doesn't get injured or causes some internal drama, like he's a good quarterback. He's just and what I mean by internal drama is I was reading things that I guess Carson Wentz is like a massive problem off the field.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like a
kind of a
child.
douche. Yeah,
Like I
kind
guess
of a douche.
when he
From what
got
I hear.
when Nick Foles took over and won the Super Bowl for the Eagles a couple years ago, I saw something that he was in the locker room. Like I think it was Darren Sproles like cussed at him in the locker room because Carson Wentz apparently was all butthurt, saying that he was all upset that Nick Foles was out there playing in the Super Bowl game and winning it for them, and he was like, "Huh, it should have been me out there." And Darren Sproles was like, "Bro, get the fuck up, dude." Like what? So he's just like a giant child apparently.
Yeah, he is a giant, man. That's for sure. He's a big dude.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, so Scary Terry out here getting like I think that's like close to $24 million a year. I think it's like
Well,
23.66.
I think it was a 28
Uh,
million signing bonus as well was part of
yeah,
that. So
so fat money at the
yeah,
front.
probably
To
to get him
ease it down the road.
probably to get him to stay.
Yeah, so that's important, obviously, for the Commanders. Scary Terry, I
Oh
think,
yeah,
is one of the top 10 receivers in the NFL, especially with how young he is.
yep.
But, also for 49ers fans like us with Debo and for Seahawks fans with DK, it's kind of set in the market because they're from the same receiver class. They've been all three very successful receivers too. So
I think Debo is probably going to get something around like 26 a year.
yeah, yeah. So I think Debo could definitely demand more money than Scary
Oh
Terry,
yeah,
just from last season.
he'll probably want.
DK,
I
DK
think he'll
probably should
probably.
be around Scary Terry, I feel like.
Yeah, I
But
think DK's around Scary Terry. I think Debo's going to sign, like I said, 26 million, but I think he's going to sign like a 4 or 5 million or 5 year extension.
I hope. I'll be
Yeah.
sick.
So, but yeah, I think that's
Eh,
really it for the NFL news. I mean, nothing else has really happened besides Terry McLaurin. So, but I
yeah.
think the towards the end of this month is when the actual training camps start happening and stuff. And I guess Shanahan is. I think I saw that he is expecting Garoppolo to at least show up. So we'll see if that kind of the Garoppolo scenario kicks up more this training camp, trade rumor wise and stuff.
Yeah, it could go all the way to like preseason games and maybe somebody gets injured on another team or whatever and they
Yeah,
jump for Jimmy. I don't know, man, but hopefully something
yeah.
happens
Sean
cuz
Watson's scenario isn't clearing out that well for him right now. So
oh, the Browns.
yeah, so I don't even know if he's going to be able to play this year. So I could see them maybe making a trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, not to waste all the talent on their
Well, they
roster.
got they got Baker though, dude.
They're going to trade
Baker.
Baker, dude. There's no way he stays on that team. I don't think he's going to stay much longer either. Because I think he
Yeah.
wants to start or leave.
Yeah, it's probably, I mean, I don't blame him.
No, he's good enough to start somewhere, I think.
Yeah, if Daniel Jones is good enough to start somewhere, Baker
Dude,
Mayfield's
Danny
good enough
Dimes? Don't come after Danny Dimes like that, dude.
to God.
Boys got wheels, dude.
He actually is pretty quick.
Yeah. I just remember that play
Just
when he like ran
fumbles the
the
football
the
all the time.
60-yard play and he just like was by himself and he was about to run into a touchdown and he just tripped and fell because he got so tired.
Yeah. The other free agency that's open right now with moves being made is soccer. Since Mikey doesn't know a whole lot about
Not a
soccer,
whole lot,
I'm
man.
just gonna run through the big stuff. If you are a soccer fan, you've heard of these people. Erling Haaland signed with Manchester City, my team, so we already talked about that a couple of episodes
I
ago.
remember that,
So
yeah.
I'm super excited about that. Erling Haaland is like the best young striker in soccer, and now he's on my team. So yay. Sadio Mane from Liverpool is now going to play in Germany for Bayern Munich. I mean, Sadio Mane is really, really, really electric. And but Liverpool have the depth to fill in for him, but that kind of sucks. I like Sadio Mane, and
Yeah.
he's out of the Premier League now. Um, Paul Pogba uh is going to Juventus,
What?
which is so funny for Manchester United because he was on Juventus, and Manchester United paid like some insane transfer fee, like $100 million, to get him to go to United.
And then he
He
just goes
plays a
back.
he plays a couple seasons for United, and now they let him go on a free, so a free
They just
transfer.
lost a giant stack of money.
Yeah, given that it's United, it's funny, they're the rivals. Richarlison is going from Everton to Tottenham, so he's staying in the Premier League, but he's going up in talent level and going from Everton to Tottenham, so that's pretty big for him. And then if you're an American fan, Brendan Aronson, so one of the players on this USA men's national team, that's what this shirt is right here, USA men's national team. He's like a winger for us. He's going from Salzburg, so over in Austria, and he's moving to the Premier League. He's going to play for Leeds.
Okay.
So one of the weaker teams in the Premier League, but that's still a big jump in talent, and I mean that's really big if you're a US fan. He's really young too, so if he shows out, maybe if you're a US fan, you could buy some cards on the cheap right now, and maybe he'll increase their value from his playing. And the big signing as far as the card market's concerned, the guy that I've been telling you guys to buy, the Kareem Adeyemi dude that I have some cards of, he just transferred from Salzburg, so also in Austria, and he's going to Dortmund, so over in Germany. So a huge
Okay.
step up in player level. He's filling in for Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland was on Dortmund, now's on City. Kareem is going to fill in for him. So there should be some good goals right there, guys. I'm excited about that because I have a lot of money in that guy. So a lot
That'd
of
be
money
nice for
for
you.
me. Yeah, not a lot of money for like Pac-Man, who has like thousands of dollars to people. I have like $100 in him.
Yeah,
So
that's a lot, dude. It's more than the average person has, all right?
true. Truth. All right.
Wait,
I don't know, man. That's about all I got.
yeah,
So
it's about.
why don't we
I think
rip
that's
some
about
cards?
all I got. Let's go ahead and open some packs.
Yeah. So today we're gonna open football because Mikey loves football is mainly the reason,
Yes,
and
sir.
we've been doing a lot of not football. So let's get some
I
football
like the
on.
basketball openings a lot too. To be fair.
Yeah. So we're gonna do 2 cheap packs. As far as value packs are concerned, I always call them fat packs, but for some reason these say value packs on them. So we have Chronicles from 2020 and we have Contenders from 2020. This one's the Chronicles worth like $15 and the Contenders is worth $16. So they're essentially the same exact price. So we're just going to do like we used to do, which one is the better buy.
Yes,
And the
sir.
other thing that we're going to do, we bought this 2020 Classics H2. So what H2 means, not every product has this. But those that do, H2 means hobby hybrid. So it's like an H with a 2 exponent, like raised to the second power. Um, Hobby hybrid. So normal hobby packs, you're like guaranteed an auto or a relic card and stuff like that. For these, you're not guaranteed those. You're guaranteed 6 numbered parallels, if you can read that right there.
Yeah.
So these are cheaper. These are like half as much as the normal hobby packs are for classics. This one was $220. Normal hobby box, I think it's 450, so I think it's pretty much exactly half.
Okay.
You're not guaranteed an auto. It says you can get one, like on one over on the side. Yeah, look for H2 exclusive autographs. You're not gonna find one.
Hey, maybe one's in there,
If
dude.
if we do, I'm gonna go crazy. But what we're looking for is those 6 numbered parallels.
Yes, sir.
You get 8 cards in a pack. You get 10 packs per box. 2021, Mikey, who were the people we're looking for in 2021?
2021 is that Joey B? Or is that
Nope, that's
2020? So
2020. That,
So
that, that
Trevor
that's these
Lawrence
people.
and
Yeah.
Trey Lance, that class.
Yep. And Mac
Mac
Jones, Justin
Jones, Justin Fields. There we
Fields,
go. That's the one. I was thinking the Bears. I was like, what's that guy's name again? Justin
Zach
Fields,
Wilson from the
Zach
Jets,
Wilson. So it's a very popular QB class.
Jamar Chase,
Is that Jefferson or Jefferson 2020?
Jefferson's in these ones.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do so. Yeah, obviously $220. That's a lot. We're not gonna rip this whole thing. There's 10 packs in it. We're gonna do like 2 at a time. So over the next 5 videos, we're gonna be opening a couple of these packs
Yes, sir.
in each video. We'll keep a running tab of like the hits and how much they're worth to see if we make our $220 back. So you guys know.
We'll
But
keep trying.
we'll open those
And
value
I'll keep a
packs
little
first before we
notepad
save
open
those
and
for
just
later.
mark it here and save it when we're done. Keep it open next time.
All right, I'm gonna switch over.
So, Control save. I'll just save it on my desktop as classics counter, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's put that.
Sure. Doesn't bother me. Huh.
What's up?
Oh, this is
Oh, is it
why.
upside down?
Yeah, well, it was. Or it is now.
Yeah, I was super confused. I'm
There
not
we
gonna
go.
lie. I was like, why does it look so weird?
That should give us a better
Angle
field
it
of
up a little
view.
more if you can. I would
Um,
say it a little further back, like and angled up a tiny bit more. There we go. That's a little better.
okay. What do you
Let's do
think? Chronicles or
contenders.
Contenders first? Contenders first. All right, so $16. things got or people from 2020. So that's going to be Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson,
I got
and
130
Tua
point
are
pulled
the
up just
four
in
big
case,
ones.
guys. Remember, 130point.com is a great website for finding card prices and stuff such
Yeah.
as that. It's very convenient.
Oh, speaking of Danny Dimes, right on the top. Oof.
Danny Dimes.
Tons of base in these value packs. They're like, oh, we give you 20 cards, and then like most of them are garbage. So we're just gonna filter through the garbage. Oop, we gotta rotate for Jake. Still crap. All right, now we're
Okay.
for rookie of the year.
Who is it?
What? Why is there a
Yeah.
Laviska Chenault, the dude from
Rookie
the
of the year. Get
Jags?
out of here.
Why would they even have a rookie of the year insert for this dude? A double card of C.J.
That's what I'm
Henderson and
talking about. That's a
Clavon
banger right there, boy.
Chason. Yes, sir. Winning ticket, Lamar Jackson and the MVP,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. At least that makes
That was
sense,
a
other
rough
than the
pack.
rookie of the year one. That pack was garbage. I would say
Yeah,
$0.
because like
I would
nothing on
say we
that
just
is
lost
gonna be
16
worth
bucks
even
is what I would
selling.
say off that.
Like it's gonna be like 20 cents, 30 cents.
Yeah. So Chronicles has an easy dub, I would say.
Could legit just get a
That was
base like
gross.
uh,
Yeah, a base rookie, and then we're good. Also 2020, same people, same chasers here. Remember Chronicles, guys, you get a bunch of cards from different sets in it. This is Chronicles. This is the Chronicles set right here, right there. But oh, looks like we got a Prism
I
Black in
mean,
there.
that
That
makes
could
this
be
pack probably already
worth
worth more,
something
even
if
no matter
it's one
who
of
it
the
is. Let's
big
be
ones.
honest.
Yeah, Emmett Smith. Jerry Rice. Shout out to my dad. This card's worthless,
Yes,
but
sir.
just so my dad, he loves Jerry Rice. Phil Scary Terry. We talked about him, so he's here. All right, now we're at our rookies. We got Darrington Evans out of
Oh, there we
Omega.
go.
Oh, Justin Jefferson.
Yep. It's a
All
nice
right,
card.
already better. we got a Justin Jefferson. Ugh, our
That's an
Prism Black. Well,
he's
Darnell Mooney's pretty good.
he's like a question mark on the Bears
Yeah.
offense right now, but I think he just sign an extension this offseason? Or I believe he did, like a 1 year contract.
Yeah.
They're making give it. I think they gave him like a prove it contract.
Ooh, Mikey, do we know who that guy is?
Was that Joey Cool?
Yeah, that's Joe Shiesty.
Let's go.
Mikey's favorite card set, Luminance, right here. Joe Burrow out of
Joe
Luminance.
Burr, dude.
We got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Oh, we got the best
Ooh,
quarterback of all
I
time, Jordan
brought that
Love
up,
from the
dude.
Green Bay
But that
Packers. Yeah, this is. I might cut all the other cards and just keep this one on. CD out of Luminance. Another Justin Jefferson and James Robinson.
Yeah.
All right, this wasn't close. One of them we got a bunch of nice rookies from, and the other one sucked ass.
Yeah.
So Chronicles
Just the two
easily
Justin
taking the dub
Jeffersons
in
and
this
Joe
pack
Burrow.
battle.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, and that Prism Black.
Yeah,
Prism Black
Darnell
is like a
Mooney.
good set of cards.
We'll see.
So like, yeah,
Probably
and at
worth
least
holding
he's
on to see
not.
what
That would
happens
have been
this year.
nice if that was if if the Joe
Yeah.
Burrow were that would be nice. Was a Prism Black Joe Burrow or Justin Jefferson. That would have been better, but we'll take it. All right, that was all of our pack battles. Oh, this Scary Terry is actually I just noticed it's a parallel because the base has like that
Oh.
silver helmet. The parallels have, yeah. So if that's actually something, I guess. All right, those are that pack battle's done. Chronicles with the dub. Now we're gonna do our H2 break. I slid it right here so you can. I don't have to cut it on camera. Get the panini wrapper off there. All right, so here's our box.
Very pretty box. I do like the cover. It looks pretty
This
cool.
thing open. I think you do like this, and then. Oh yeah, there's a little thing there. That's how we're supposed to open it. Not the way I was opening it initially. All right, you see Dan Marino right there.
We can't see his. We
So we'll
can't see his
take
face. We can see his
two
under.
packs. What do we want
His
to do?
yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
there he is. Um,
Yeah.
what? Two
Yeah. I
packs
think that's
from right
fair.
on the top. One from each side. All right, one from each side. So, you get 6 numbered parallels and 10 packs. Each pack has like a 60% chance of having a numbered parallel. So I'm sure. I hope
Hopefully.
you get one out of one of these packs. Okay, so that's the base for
Yeah, it
classics.
does.
Does that
I can
look good,
actually read
Mike?
that perfectly. Calvin Ridley.
All right, so we got Calvin Ridley, Matthew Stafford, Ben Roethlisberger. We got some of our Optichrome cards. David Johnson. We got
Okay.
Transitions Tom Brady. That's kind of cool.
Neat.
A nice little chrome Tom Brady card. Check out that. Can you see that
Not
ding right
really.
there? See that weird? Yeah, there's like a big ol' like weird
That's
scratch mark right here
unfortunate.
on the top of that card. That sucks. Kurt Warner. Javonte Williams is one of our rookies, and Pat Fryermuth is the other one. So about the only thing that's going to make any money out of that pack
I
is
don't know
this
if that was
Brady
if it's a
card. So
bad ding. I mean, I can't really see it on the webcam, but
no, we'll just be one of those
yeah.
shady sellers on eBay that just doesn't show the ding. Like they post a picture from like they post a picture of the card from way over
Card in
here. I
perfect
know, look
condition,
good.
10 out of 10.
Nah, don't be that kind of person, people. Show people what they're getting. All right, so that Mikey, why
Yeah.
don't you look that
So
up
what's the
on
dice?
130 point? So so type in 2021 classics transitions
Alright,
Tom
let's see
Brady.
what comes up here.
That should do it for you. And are the cards paper? Like, are there some paper ones and some chrome ones, or are they all? Is it a chrome
They all look
insert
pretty
like
chrome, yeah.
across the board?
Uh,
Okay.
it's all over the place, man. What the heck? It's like
Look at the top 5
I'm gonna
and
type
give
in
us an
Chrome
average.
just to make sure.
Yeah, I think in the box it says unwrap 2 silver opti-chrome parallels per
It's
box. I don't think that's what those
it's
were because
weird
you
because
already got
like
2.
okay, that's a gold. I see now. It's like $3, I think. Yeah. Like
All
one of
right, well,
those.
mark it down. That's the only thing that's gonna be worth
Yeah.
anything out of that pack. Rough. All right, second pack. Rip. Stephon Diggs. Tom Brady. Cooper Cup. Got Devontae
Okay.
Adams Chrome card. Got a what the heck is that? Classics
I don't even know who that is,
Beginnings
bro. What?
Tutu
He's on
Atwell.
the Rams too?
That's like really weird. It like looks like it should have been
But
like
it's
an
just the
auto
Rams
here,
logo.
you know? Like that's a nice little frame. Yeah, that's a nice little frame for like the auto sticker, but it's just the Rams logo. What does it say on the back? Yeah, no, that's super weird. Whatever. Amon
Yes,
Green,
sir.
my guy, Amon Green.
Let's go.
Charles Haley Legends
Okay,
and
just
Trey
at least
Lance.
something, I guess.
Yeah, at least something, you know? I don't know what that's gonna do, but you probably want to look that up.
Is it just a base?
Yeah, just base. So 2021 classics, Trey
Like,
Lance.
um, like $2. So we
Woo!
got $5.
I don't know. Maybe this Tutu Atwell's worth something, but I don't think it
What was
is
it,
because I
Devontae
don't really
Adams?
know who the hell he is. So
Oh, is it? Okay.
no, it was just a Chrome card. It's not numbered or anything. We got none of the numbered cards. That's so weird. You're supposed to have 6
Yeah.
in a box, and we've got no numbers. Why don't you put that on the list too? Put
So
0 numbers this
5.
fall. We gotta make sure we get
I'll put
6.
$5 total, and I'll put 0 numbered pulls. Yeah, 0 numbered pulls.
Yeah. We gotta keep track of that. All right, now we gotta look through and see what cards I'm giving to my dad.
Yes,
So
sir.
he'll want
And
that
that Jerry
Charles
Rice.
Haley, and he'll want that Jerry Rice. Hey, where was the Jerry Rice?
That was
Oh,
in
it
the
was
other
from
pack.
the
Yeah.
Chronicles. Yeah. Give this one to my buddy Jacob. He loves Kurt Warner. He'll cry. So.
You can give your other buddy the Jordan Love card. Yeah.
That's the Packers fan one? Yeah. Ironically, give him the.
Like a gift wrap and stuff, so he gets all excited and opens it
This-
up, and it's a Jordan Love card. Packers fans deserve it. Let's be honest. They've been good for too damn long.
That's true. They went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. They had Bart Starr somewhere back there too, so
Yeah.
they've been pretty good
a
on the
little bit.
quarterback front.
Yeah.
We've been
we
pretty
don't
good on
really
the
have room
quarterback
to
front.
complain.
too,
Although I
so.
feel like it's been pretty rough 20 years. All right.
Oh yeah. For our fandom, for how long we've been alive, yeah, it's not been great. Couple Super Bowls that we lost, and that's about it. And the quarterback situation
You
has
have all
been
the 49er
bad.
fans who I disagree with when they're like, "Yeah, you guys had Jeff Garcia," and I'm like, "Jeff Garcia was not that great, man. He was okay. I don't care. He was just a
Yeah.
gunslinger. He was like a budget version of Brett Favre to me."
Whoa,
No,
my
I see
camera's
that.
going weird right now. There we go. Now it's settled down, I think. All right, take us away, Michael.
All right, I almost didn't switch the scene. It was still stuck on you. That'd been hilarious. Yeah.
You talking me here?
Alright guys, and that is it for today's video, episode 21 of SonoranSportsCards. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell. See when we go live, so you can chat with us while we're shooting these videos. And I know next Monday, Casey, are you going to be available for the video, or are you going to be out of town still? You'll be out of town, okay.
Out of town.
I'll talk to Casey, maybe we'll randomly decide on like a different day to surprise you guys with another video or something. But no promises on that end. We'll try though, guys.
Yeah, I mean, if there's not
Yeah.
really any news, then we'll
Yeah.
probably just skip it too. You know,
If something
but
big
if something
happens, we'll try to
happens-
make an effort to make a video for you guys to talk about it. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you for watching, and we will see you Monday after next at the latest.